practice. It's going to be the midfield block or defending as a midfield, however you want to ascribe to it. I'm going to be coaching the yellows predominantly, although I'll be giving reds some challenges. What I'm going to ask you to do is I'm going to ask you to play in positions that you're playing. So if I ask you for a position, if you play there, come and play in that position. Okay, I don't know if we've got any goalkeepers. Have we got any goalkeepers? Okay, there we are, we've got a goalkeeper. Good. I need 2 centre halves. Go on then. 2 centre halves. And I want another centre half. Have we got another one? Anybody who can play centre half? Good. In red. Okay, I want a right full back. There you go then. A left full back. Oh yeah, I thought you were moving towards.
I'll do it if you want.
Yeah, go on then.
Never left full back.
Holding midfielder. Holding midfield. Good. Cheers, Rob. I want a left back. Another left back. Go on then, Mike. Well done. A right back. In red. Good. I still want a number 7 here for red. Or is it 7? A 6. Is there a 6? Is that 6? Yeah.
11.
That's it, 6. Now they're the ones taken out. Okay, so I'll need a central midfielder, right footer. Go on then. Central midfielder, right footer. Yeah. Left midfielder. Don't worry if you haven't got a left foot. Okay. Left midfielder. Got a left midfielder? Another one? Well, alright, a central midfielder then. Come on. Come on, guys. I might make you famous by the end of this.
That'll be hard work.
A number 10, striker, second striker. Pedro. Number 9. Where's it, number 9? Number 9. Whoa, Frank. Well, and I need another number 10. Attacking midfielder. Come on, who's the one who's going to do all the running? Oh, bees. Cheers. Cheers, pal. Right, okay. Now, all I'm going to tell you, look, we're going to do a whole practice. You'll notice that I've left numbers out. Forget the lines down the sides for the time being. We're going to play the full width and we're going to play to the goals. So yellows, your objective initially is to score in those 3 goals, okay? Reds, obviously, you're going to score in the far goal. So you're just going to line up in that position. Just have a look on the pitch. You'll see it's divided into the thirds of the pitch. So you've got an attacking third, a defending third and a middle third, okay? I'm going to be working with the yellows predominantly in the midfield area because we're going to try and stop reds trying to penetrate the midfield. Okay? Clear? Okay, out we go then, guys. Full pitch up to the end here. Right, where's my centre half? Just go and get a ball, son. Yeah. Cheers. Right, just make yourselves aware of the area. Okay. So we want to, well, you're just going to play to start with. Okay, so don't worry about what happens to start with. Just make sure you're in your position. So we've got tip of the diamond, 2 midfielders, and Rob, he's at the base, the defending midfielder. Yeah, okay. All right, now, all I'm going to say to you is adopt your positions. So Cristiano, if reds are in possession, think about where you're going to be. Okay? Play! Play! Okay guys, just squeeze up a little bit so I'm not having to shout. Take the throw in. Full width, yep. Okay, what I'm doing now, I'm just going to give them time to play. So there's no pressure on them, just play as they wish. And then I'm going to observe sort of where they're holding their positions, whether they're doing the job that I've asked them to do, the roles and responsibilities, in other words. Okay, so letting them get into the mood of the game. And then obviously I'm going to do a little bit of coaching in this. I'll break it down into the lead-in practice, and then I'm going to go back into this to see if it works. Okay. Yeah, play from there. Full width. Well done, good start. Is that out? Play on. Play on. Stand still. Okay, stand still. Well done. I like it. Transition part, regain possession. I love that. Make sure you keep doing that. Okay, now I'm going to ask that when we're in possession, you're the fullback, can you just go up that little bit higher when we're in possession? Because if you do that, where are you three going to go? Where's my triangle? Okay, now think about, because if they do that and they leave a big hole, you're going to be able to get it, okay? So think about what we do when we get the ball. Reds, make sure you defend realistically, okay? Play! Keep playing. Play on.
Shoulder mark from your left.
Yeah, 1-0. Play on. Here we go. Get your shape. Stand still. Now, I'm just going to help you a little bit, yellows, in terms of your shape and how you're going to defend. Now, I've sown the seeds that we're the midfield block. So we want to stop them penetrating the lines. Now I'm going to ask, do you think you're close enough? Go on then, where do you think you should be? What do you have got there? Tell me, be honest.
Once upon a time.
Yeah, right, good. If he does that, I want you to tell me where you're going to go now. Tight? Oh, right. Because, yeah, I'm going to say now, think about the distances of the support, the angles and distance. I want you to be in a position where if that comes in there, you can do it, but you're also screening that pass through to the centre forward. Okay? Now, what does that mean to you now? Not necessarily. Who does it depend on? Have a look at the tip of your diamond.
If he goes to there, he will chip into that space into there.
Right, so yeah, right. So if he starts looking at closing that down, you might just fill the hole in. Okay, now just look at your shape again, because there's your diamond. Okay, well done. Now, can you keep doing that when they're in position? Yep, yep. Yeah, Mike, first touch, play. Good. That's it, slide across. Well done. There you are, there you are. Right, just come here, centre off. Now you're going to, what I'm going to ask you to do, and you need to make sure Cristiano knows, I need you to organise that.
Okay.
So when they get possession, wherever, you make sure one takes responsibility and then who should be supporting.
Okay.
Thinking about our defensive block. Make sure Cristiano knows. So when you get a chance, yes, play from the back. Make sure you keep, now can you just come up a little bit, do you think? Yeah, that'll do. Well done. There we go.
Let's go! Keep it on! Keep it on! Relax! Let's keep! Straight in the middle. Still there! Still there! Still there! Tight, tight! Sorry!
Play on!
Yeah, hold, Pedro, hold. Down.
Yes, man, yes, yes. Yes.
Well played, Reg. Give you half a point for a corner. Yeah, play on, squeeze up. Play on. Wait. Stand still. Well done, Frank. Just come back 5 yards. Well done now. Tell me.
I know, I haven't got the legs.
You forgot about it. Oh, you haven't got the legs. Now I'm going to say to you, if you're in a good position when they've lost it, you will have the legs. Now if he's done that, where should you be, look? Because if you start recovering, bees, if you start recovering, you're going to force these back to get back into our shape. Now, do I want you right out there as a fullback?
On the ball, yeah.
Right, well we've lost possession, so what do we want you to do?
Straight.
Right, I want you to make a direct line back here so that you can put pressure on him. Okay? Or if you see it go back, you'll have a chance to put the pressure on there. Okay, from me then, Frank, I'll give you the ball in a minute. You're live on one touch. You was a bit closer, won't you? Yeah, they'll come in. If you move, remember the trigger, nearest player engage, the rest you slide across. Okay, you ready first touch? Wherever you want. Shall I go? Play! First touch, play on!
Step up.
Okay, good. Just roll the ball back into the net and come to me now while I give you some new instructions. Okay, we're just going to change slightly and I'm going to work predominantly with that midfield diamond. Okay, so if we look at it this way around, look guys. Okay, where's my goalie? Right, there's the goalkeeper. We're going to have 2 centre halves, 5 and 6. So you're going to be inside the lines, this in the middle. Obviously 4 at the base of the diamond, 2 midfielders, 7 and 8, and 10 bees. Okay? In terms of the left back, you're going to be outside the line. Right back, outside the line. And I'll give you instructions in a minute. For the team that we're trying to stop passing through the lines, left back outside the lines, and you're conditioned, you and the right back, to your own half. So you're not allowed to come more forward than your own half. There's the line, look. No, that's the main line, halfway line. Wide left, number 11, you're in the channel. And wide right, number 7, you're in the channel. Who's the 7?
I don't think we've got a
I was sent the mid.
Yeah, right, well you're going, we should have, this is for red. Have we got a 7?
I don't think we've got a 7, I think.
I've been playing centre mid, yeah, and then
All right, so you,
have
have we got enough players? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
2 players short. The others have got 1 more.
So somebody's not picked the shirts up.
I'll do it now.
Will you? So you're 7 then?
We need 11 as well for the Reds, I think.
Yeah, should be 11.
1 more 11.
We haven't got 11, have we?
Come on, John. Maybe. Had them on less than the
we need a left winger.
1
Yeah,
more.
7 and 11.
1 more winger. Michael. Michael Neal. Mike.
There we go.
Half the people played dead then when they said 1.
We're all right. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Brilliant. Right, okay. So you're on the outside on the right. There he is. You're outside on the left. You can move anywhere up and down the channel, but you can't go into your own half. You two. Okay? Everybody in the outside channel, you've got 2 touch. And then you must play it back in to your own team. Obviously, our 2 full-backs are the same. Okay, you've got 2 touch on the outside because I'm going to work predominantly in there. So
we're not allowed to go inside?
no, you can't. Not for, you're locked in at the minute. Okay,
but you can go up and down.
No, only in. Yeah, you can't go back into your own half.
Right, okay.
And the right back can't come back into his own half, into the attacking half. Is that clear?
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm going to work predominantly with these 3. Reds, what I'm going to ask you to do, and here's your challenge, look. I've put the constraints on you. Now I'm going to give you a challenge. If you can make 10 passes, but not including passes to the outside, I'll give you a goal.
Who's that for?
For the Reds.
For the Reds.
Yeah. Okay.
So we don't have to score.
No. If you score, you get 3 goals. But remember, you can't. Yeah. Yellows. If you can get the ball back within 6 seconds, you get 3 goals. If you score in any of them, you only get 1 goal. So it's about your tenacity to defend. All right. Set up then. Centre half can start.
Can the Reds and centre mid
Do what you want. I haven't told you what to do, yeah? Yeah. Here you are, Cristiano. Right, here we're going to have a look. Let's just squeeze up a little bit. Right, all you're going to do, you're going to play a ball in. Right, listen. Just going to start so that we lose possession and then we need to win it back. Okay? He's going to play it into the right back and then we're live. You ready? 1 touch, play, play, play on. 2 touch, well played. Is that a point? Okay, good. Well done, guys. Now, what have we ended up doing now, yellows? You tell me. Right. So we need to be thinking about who's going to press and who's going to support. So whoever engages the ball, we need to, obviously we haven't got the wide player, the full back, so we need to think about how we organise ourselves. And the trigger's got to be, so just drop off, centre off. Come here, bees, to me. Sorry. So, as the ball travels, I want to see what your reaction is now. Okay, just stop the ball. Okay. Play! Right, stop. Okay, good. Now, remember, they don't count going out wide.
So, I mean, is he not in him? Like,
who?
If I step up, if my centre back step up, he's offside. Or that is him playing it, playing on?
Well, you do what you like in that sense, but I'm concentrating on my midfield block. So I need you to squeeze up here a little bit, because if... No, don't worry about it. Right, where should you be playing? A striker? Right, number 10. So I'm going to ask you to play a number 10. All right, if you want to drift out, fair enough, but that means why are you out there then, leaving him on his own?
Why can I not play? If he steps up, he's offside. There's no foul, is it?
No. No, it wouldn't be offside on a real pitch.
Would he not?
No.
We're playing positionally.
We're playing positionally. I'm trying to get these to know what they've got to do. And I need you to do your jobs.
So if he steps back, I step back with him?
Yeah, you support him. He's a centre, otherwise he's on his own 1v1. Okay? So what you've got to do now, because they're going to attempt to get the 10 passes in, I need you to stop it. And that means you're going to work for 30 seconds, but I need you to stop them getting 10 passes. Are we clear? Yeah. Ball to me then. Play! Stay. Now work across. There you go. Don't dive in. That doesn't count as a pass. There you are, play on!
Yeah, quick! Press!
Ooh, play on! Yeah, he's offside. Well done. That's who plays offside, Cristiano. There you are, take your kick from here.
No, Cristiano.
Play!
Yeah, keep it up!
Don't force it. Well done, there's a goal.
Come on, get playing. Pitch over.
Well done, well played. Well played.
Yes, 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 yes. Keep low. Hold.
Yeah, you want it, you want it.
Yeah, come on, come on, come on.
Can you finish?
Finish. Finish.
Okay, good. So now you've seen what we're going to do in the middle. Okay, now you're going to go back to the full size. You're back inside, guys. All in. Forget the lines down the middle. This time you're going to start on that side. So centre off. You're going to right. Can you just drop off? Drop off. It's all in. Use every part of the pitch. Okay. You're going to lose possession to the full. Just come up a little bit. Squeeze up. Squeeze up, bees. Push him back. Play. So now you can see where I've just used a little aspect of it, of concentrating on the midfield. Okay, mainly the diamond. Their roles are. Okay? And now they're just going back into the game to play. So now I'm going to watch whether they do what they've just done in the leading practice back in the whole part of the game. Keep playing. Can you finish? Can you finish? Well played. Don't forget, you still got your passes. Reds. 6 seconds, yellows. Better, 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 bees. Well done. Well done. There you go. Finish. Last chance, Reds. Can you get 10 passes for 1 point? Or anywhere? Yeah, they can play anywhere. Right, a woo. Yellows. Don't forget, you score by your more points by stopping the play. So regaining possession. Okay, yeah, to me, we're going to be live on, yeah, come on then. Play. Better. Got one chance. Here we go. Live. Live. Switch on. Well done, bees. Drop in, bees. Well done. Play on. Diving header. Okay, good. Come in. Well done. Come over to the board. Have a sit down, guys, if you want a breather, because there's one more session.
Just a quick question.
Yeah.
So if that 10 comes in,
Yeah.
spins off, and then goes as a centre forward,
Yeah.
am I supposed to go
You'll go with him.
into the two into
Yeah,
the
because
centre?
that'll leave him spare then. There's a spare centre half, won't it? Yeah. Okay. Always leave. So you've lost your support role, if you like, to become a marking role.
I didn't know whether to
Yeah.
spin it down or whether to
Yeah.
back or not.
Good question. Just there in terms of the holding midfielder, if the 10 spins off, what was his role then? Okay, and if you remember, if you heard Cristiano holding about where should he be and about playing offside, if that happened, then the 10 I would expect to drag with him, and then that leaves Cristiano as that spare. So instead of the holding midfielder holding the support, it becomes Cristiano behind him, so that you're marking 1-for-1 for the strikers and then support from behind. Okay, right, tell me what you've seen in the practice then. Tell me what you've seen in terms of what I've coached, who I've coached? Anybody?
It was very, as the number 9,
Yeah.
it was very hard to receive the ball because of that block.
Because of the block?
Yeah, because of the block.
Right, who did the block then?
You've got a diamond in there.
Diamond in the
Diamond block. So
Right.
Screening that ball away into the 9.
Say again?
The 4 was trying to screen that ball to the 9 and put them off playing it.
Yeah, yeah. Which he had the pivotal role, really,
Yeah.
doesn't he?
But if his angles or his distances weren't right, then
Yeah.
he'd just slip it.
Yeah.
You just got to try and trigger them to thinking that's not on and go back.
Right, tell me some of the things I encourage you to do.
There was challenges to press higher, you win it back.
Right, right, so we talked about squeezing, didn't we? So pressing, but also what about in terms of stopping those penetrating balls through the lines? Sliding and screening, okay. Who predominantly did that?
The passing lines,
Yeah, the passing lines, yeah.
The 8 and the 7 had to screen across.
Yeah, good. Okay. What else did you get from the session? Did you see the transformation from letting the players have a go at the game? I did a little bit. Transferred it into work with the people I want to put the block on to make them more... Were they... Right, where's the people on the side? Were they more effective after they've had the lead-in practice in the middle back into the game, or did it deteriorate?
Better.
Who thinks it was better? Why?
Centrally, when you broke it down into your lead, into your practice, centrally working on
Yeah, so probably gave a little bit more information for the players that I needed to block, and made sure that they knew their positions, because when we went back into the full game, and it all started with Bees, didn't he? Did you see him all of a sudden? He started forcing one way, dictating the play. Okay? Now, what you've got to think about then is there's an opportunity at times where you might have to go in and do the technical aspects of a defender.
What were some of the triggers you put in?
Say again?
Some of the triggers?
The triggers was the nearest player engaging. So as soon as anybody engaged, and obviously predominantly the midfielders, then that was the trigger to get the support, the screen, for sliding, etc, etc. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
So when you did the win it back in 6 seconds,
Yeah.
was that to see if they lost the shape? Or, do you know,
No, I think that was to try and get that urgency into it, to make them realise if they close down really quickly, there's every chance we're going to get the ball back. And we actually got success, didn't we, in the second whole game, if you like. In the first game, you got 10 or 15 passes in, didn't you? The Reds? Okay. Did you get a 3-pointer, by the way? Well done, defenders. Then. That's game worked, isn't it? Any questions on either the design, coaching styles? What about interventions? Not mentioned them, have we? What about interventions?
Stop and stand still.
Right, some stop, stand still. What else?
Based on units, some midfield block.
Right, working with a unit.
There was no brought up.
Individuals within the unit.
Was there questions? There wasn't many questions, was there?
you just
No, I asked them for support, for example. If I've got a player that does it properly, the defender, I asked where the support would be, weren't it, in the midfield? What about the centre? Where's my centre half? What did he ask you to do?
command and control it all.
Right, so a little bit of a drive-by, but I also told him, where's Cristiano? Did he tell you?
Yeah. Took command and
Right, told you what to do at the back. Okay, so,
Back as well, he went up the pitch.
say again?
When your fullback went up the pitch, what did you ask him to do? Stay back when you go up the pitch too early?
Yeah, what I asked, we lost possession with him up high. All I've asked him to do is got to make the quickest route back to defend the goal. So it might be pressure from behind, it might be that he ends up actually screening the pass across. So he could regain possession that way. Yeah? Any questions?
Yeah, I got one. Why did you give that to the